What's up, YouTube? It's been a while, I know. I've been out of town for the last few months, and I got a new deck to show you guys. It's actually not released in English yet. It comes out on Saturday, and that is the PRISM deck. So cute and so awesome. For my starter, I got PRISM Smile Koro. When one of my Bermuda triangle is bounced to my hand, I can bounce Koro. You'll see why she's so good later. Then I got 4 PRISM Miracle Canary, my PRISM crit trigger. 2 Comical Rainy, another crit trigger. And 2 Gunslinger Florida. I kind of want to get 2 more of her just because she's much better than Comical Rainy. 4 Prism Miracle Adria, the draw trigger. I can't run stance in this deck. I wish I could. And 4 Heal Prism Miracle Timor. For grade 1s, I got 4 of the beautiful new Ellie Perfect Guard. 3 Prism Romance Mercure. She swings for 10k when I have a Prism Vanguard. That's going to be just about at all time. 3 Prism Image Clear. When she's bounced to my hand, I can Soul Blast 1 to give a rearguard 4k. Allows those awesome columns to hit 23k and eat crossrides for breakfast. 2 Prism Promise Late. Personal booster for Labrador. Makes Labrador swing for 22k without her limit break. 32 with limit break, or 42 with break ride. And because of all the soul blasting in this deck, 2 copies of Feluca. For grade 2s, I got 4 copies of Perfect Prism Romance Lumiere. Because of all the great 7k boosters, all of my grade 1s except for Ellie are 7k. Put 7k behind her and apply the effect from Clear or Celtic to her, and she hits for 23. 4 copies of Rosa. If I have a limit break Vanguard or Rearguard, she gets an additional 3k when she attacks, so with a 7k behind her, she swings for 18. And 3 copies of Prism Promise Celtic. When she's the same effect as Clear, so when she goes to my hand, she gets another one of my Bermuda Triangle, gets 4k. And for grade 3, I got 4 of the Break Ride, Prism Image Vert. 1's SP. When you break ride, it's the SP print is kind of like the original from EBO2. When you break ride with over Vert, your Vanguard gets 10k, you draw a card, and you can choose up to 2 of your rearguards and return them to your hand. So if you had to call an Ellie down to boost, you can bounce the Ellie back to your hand, but you're probably never going to have to do that. So she also triggers Koro's effect, so you can bring Koro back to your hand to call down with Labrador's Limit Break. And the ace of the deck, Prism Promise Labrador. She is a wall of text. She also looks like Emmy from the anime.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so her limit break is when she attacks a Vanguard, I can choose up to 3 cards with Prism in its name from my hand and call them to separate open rearguards. And if I call 3 Prisms, she gets 10k 1 crit until the end of the battle. And that's pretty much her game-ending effect. For 2 to 3 turns in a row, you can just swing at your opponent for 30k each swing, and your opponent will just empty their hand or eat up all their perfect guards. So even once all the other break rides come out, I still think Labrador is still going to have a good place. And her other effect is her special counterblast. You can counterblast 1 card with Prism in its name to return 1 rearguard with Prism in its name to your hand. So you can trigger Koro's effect by bouncing one of the either Prism Promise Celtic or Prism Image Clear, and then Soul Blasting to give Lumiere 4k, and then eat that crossride for breakfast. Then swing with Labrador, drop down a Rosa, a 7k, and put Koro behind Vanguard, and put any other 7k behind Lumiere, and you're swinging for beautiful numbers with this deck. Currently, this is probably the top deck in the meta just because it's the only break ride, and it's the only deck that can really swing for 30k every turn without batting an eye at it.
It's also one of the few decks that can actually go up against Dope.
And there's nothing better than beating down on big ugly dragons with super cute mermaids.
Hey. This blood still rocks.
Come on, like Emmy. She looks like Emmy.
It's true.
She does look like Emmy.
Any last words?
I love Bermuda Triangle.